The theme of Module 2 is put in the work. I don't know a single trader who succeeded who hasn't done that, which I think is a fairly telling fact. It's essential to put in the work. It's like any business, whatever, anything you do in life. Unless you put in the effort, you get no reward. And you may hear sometimes that a certain system gets slagged off on the bulletin boards. Well, yeah, the reason is these guys don't put in the work. So they give the system no chance to work, and there's nothing you do about that really. It's actually a big problem for people who want to help other people to actually give people useful courses like this, because we want people to succeed. I mean, it's much better for us or for me if this course works for you, and you work on it and you produce fantastic profits way in excess of what the cost of the course. That's my intention. But therefore, this is why it's so important to actually work on it and develop what you're doing, so you make progress. And it's impossible to understress the importance of this particular factor. It is everything, in fact, because in fact, just in the last 2 days, 2 people said to me, "I don't know how to do this. I need your help to do this." And my response is, no, you don't. You just do it. You start doing stuff, and that's when you learn. And that's how we learn as children. I mean, take my videoing this course. I mean, I'm not an expert at filming, but clearly, if I'm going to produce a video course, I have to develop the techniques to film. I mean, I could get somebody in, but it's difficult when I want to record stuff as the ideas come to me. So I don't particularly want a guy on standby 24 hours a day. Where I'd much rather just have the situation here where I've got a decent camera. I can say what I want when I want, and that's a far more practical way of doing it, and much better for me. I think I can relax, take my time, say what I want to say, and I can produce endless video clips in this way. Whereas if I was contained by a day's filming, for example, then I think that would not be as effective a process. And as I go on doing this, it gets a bit easier. I mean, at the moment I'm sort of tripping over wires and pulling the camera around because I haven't got a bigger, long enough microphone lead, for example. I've got these lights around me which are sort of threatening to topple over any minute, but hopefully they won't. It's just an example of doing things, and as you do them, you get better doing them. I think it is maybe just a bit of confidence. I'm fairly confident in what I will do. The things I will not do, like parachute jumping. I mean, I think it just seems to me make a mistake, then it's a bit of a terminal experience. I prefer to learn from my mistakes, not suffer by them. So that is the secret. You just get out there and start doing stuff. I mean, one could do it at zero risk these days, very low risk. The very small sums. It's not an expensive thing to test. You test on paper, in fact, although it's better to trade because it's more realistic. At least you have got something on. With IG's Trade Centre, for example, you can risk just pennies in the pound. So the theme of Module 2 is putting in the work, and but please do that, because it's when we get feedback we can share the feedback, as we have already. In fact, in one case. I think the whole thing starts to take on a sort of magical quality where the synergy starts to really bubble. Anyway, that's enough of that for now. Thank you.